Beers, and it's This Week in Disney for January 3rd to January 9th.
That it is.
Into the new year. Happy New Year, you guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2022.
For sure.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I mean, this week in Disney, it is hard to talk about anything else but Disney World and the New Year's celebration that we just enjoyed.
We had a great celebration.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you can check it out on Instagram if you follow us, and also we'll be posting.
360 of Fantasy in the Sky and 360 of the Countdown. We were right on the tracks. Actually, we moved in front of the tracks, in front of the castle.
Tracks
we were
right in front of the castle.
Right in front of Cinderella's castle.
Not on the back.
Yeah, we were right there.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Awesome. We had a lot of fun. Everybody seemed to have a lot of fun.
Magic Kingdom, all three stages open. Tomorrowland stage, Frontierland stage, and the castle. And over at EPCOT, I mean, the only thing that we wished was that we could have been everywhere. EPCOT stages all the way around the World Showcase.
Never done.
Yeah, we usually do MK.
Yeah, so, I mean...
But
we'll see.
Very tempting over there. And we could see the stages and the, like, tresses and where the robo-scans had been the night before. Yeah. Must have been quite...
Like Italy, China, I'm not sure if there's more than that. You guys would have to tell us, because we haven't done that one yet.
Pretty nice.
But eventually, we'll get over there.
But
yeah, starting this week in Disney, our big topic this week, we're celebrating a birthday for January 6th. Back in 1955, actor and funny man Rowan Sebastian Atkinson is born. in England.
Indeed.
Yeah, he was actually born, hopefully I can say it right.
I'm sure.
Consett County, Durham, England.
There you are.
So that's where he was born, and he grew up there. He had he was the youngest of 4 boys. They had all had R's for their names.
That's like my father's family.
Oh.
The girls and boys, all R's.
Had all R's, but that was a lot more kids. How many was that? Were they 7?
Oh dear. No, I believe you're putting me on the spot. 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah, but so he was, born over there in Consett, and that's where he grew up. He went to the Durham Chorister School. Interesting enough, Tony Blair also
Prime Minister.
Right, went to school there. And Rowan Atkinson is smart. He graduated with his A-levels. So I don't know if that's
not in comedy.
Comparable to like being valedictorian. I think it's different.
No,
it's usually
like,
a valedictorian.
It just shows
only one person. More people usually get A-levels.
Yes. It just shows a work ethic and an intention to learn.
Well, and being really, really smart. Yes. He went to Newcastle University studying electronic engineering. That's what he got his degree in, and he went to Oxford College.
Shocking.
And did it. Yeah, so he did his thesis there, his MSc thesis, and published, and he was considered the application of self-tuning control. So there you go, all electrical engineering. So you're like, how did he get into comedy? Well, at Oxford they did. They had the comedy clubs and all of that, and the dramatic society that he was involved in, and he was just super talented at being a comedian. What's so great about him is he is actually a physical comedian, facial comedian. That's not something, like, not a lot of comedians are very, like, heavy on dialogue. I mean, I can't really
And a lot of us don't have so much extraordinary range in our face. I mean, he contorts.
His eyebrows, everything. Like, he can really make his face. And, he practiced. I'm sure he worked in... I heard when he was on a show talking about doing face work in front of a mirror and things like that.
And his face work, I think 5 minutes in, we better tell what Disney he has done.
Okay, well, we were talking about Disney before we started, so we haven't gone too long.
Okay, that's true.
We were talking about our celebrations on Friday
Face
night.
work.
But
Long Kazoo Zazu.
Yes, he was Zazu in Disney's Lion King, so that's why we're celebrating him. Oh, this is a Christmas present I got.
Yes.
From Christmas. I hope you guys got some
batik Walt Disney
Christmas.
Pictures.
It's like
Of
batik.
course.
What do you mean?
Well,
Kinda
it's
tie-dye.
tie-dye, but
I think the fancy word
yeah,
for tie-dye.
no,
Okay.
well, a technique.
But anyway, going back to Rowan Atkinson, so he's smart. He's really smart, and as well, translating that to physical comedy. Like I was saying, I mean, I love Buster Keaton, and so a lot of people have compared him to that. He wouldn't say, I mean, I wouldn't personally say that, but other people have said that in the sense that he's successful in physical comedy. And like I was saying, I don't think there's a lot of people comparatively, but he's good with dialogue too, because we love Mr. Bean, of
Blackadder.
course. But we also love
punching all over.
Blackadder, and the satire in that is amazing, and the way he can
3 different
really
time
cut.
periods.
No, it was 4.
4?
Yeah,
Okay.
the way he can cut people down is incredible. It's hilarious. The insults in that show are really thought out. Let's just say, if you guys haven't checked out Blackadder, definitely that'll be a fun one.
At the deepest.
Yeah, but Mr. Bean, I mean, we love Mr. Bean.
Yeah, and I always wonder, people wonder, is he, a citizen of Earth? I mean, I don't know. There's no, foreshadowing to that, except for in the opening where a light beam comes down to the ground and he sticks to the ground.
It always made us think he was,
Maybe.
They were nodding to the fact that he might be an alien, but yeah, I think that the character, though, is very a little child that's selfish, very self-centered. Yeah.
Isn't that what he says?
Yeah. But I don't know. I have to look into the alien thing, because we always thought that too.
It just always felt that way.
Yeah, he started out his career in radio with BBC Radio 3 in 1979 with the Atkinson people. It was satirical interviews with fictional great men. They were all played by himself, so he could do voice acting and all of that. Yeah, that was cool.
So,
I mean, I haven't heard
to
it.
Work with.
Please, if you guys know more about his career, because you've lived over in England, I know some of you guys watch who do, we'd love to hear more, because we're big
favorite
Rowan Atkinson fans.
Yeah.
And then Blackadder was, soon after that, and like Brad said, it's 4 different time periods, and then there was also the Blackadder Christmas Carol, the Cavalier years back at, so.
And not to be missed, our Rowan Atkinson is actually, for fans of Doctor Who, a doctor.
Yes.
In the I think it was Red Nose Day special, or the Mask of, I can't remember, but he is a doctor. He is a BBC spin-off.
It's
doctor.
He played the Doctor in The Curse of Fatal Death, a special Doctor Who serial produced by the charity Telethon Comic Relief. So I don't know if that's Red Nose or just Comic Relief. So yes, he's a doctor. You gotta love that. Then of course Thin Blue Line. We watched that one too. That's a fun show.
So much relationship drama and really emotional. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, fun, but the character.
Yeah, I like all the characters on that show. It's a good one. We enjoy that one too, for sure. Films. So of course, there's the Mr. Bean movies.
Yes.
And then the Thin Blue Line.
And Johnny English.
Johnny English. Yeah. Sorry, Thin Blue Line's a TV show. Yeah. Johnny English as well. Also, and we'll talk about it a little bit, but he actually was on Top Gear. Yeah. But the stars who race in reasonably priced cars. So,
and didn't
he actually? Yeah. Well, he raced with a Kia Ceed.
Okay. Love the new logo on Kia cars right now.
Okay. And his time was 1 hour or is it 1 hour, 1 minute, 42. We don't do.
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's Formula 1, so maybe.
There you go. 1 minute, maybe 42 seconds, and placing him at the top of the leaderboard. His lap time was significantly quicker than the previous high profile, which was Tom Cruise.
Mission Impossible to beat Tom Cruise's time.
Okay, that's
not
pretty cool.
For Bean.
I think that's
not
cool
for me.
Tom Cruise. You got it.
Not for Johnny English.
Yeah.
Johnny English.
Yeah. So he has said that, talked about retiring Mr. Bean, because he said that, doing Mr. Bean would as an old man would come off like sad,
I
but
think
he really
like laughing at him maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But he hasn't. He really. I mean, he can't retire, Mr. Bean, and he's so cool. He can't retire.
And it was
at
turned
all.
into an animated series as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is like he got a golden play button. Is that what it is? Diamond play button. Like it's millions of subscribers.
But Zazu,
so. Yeah.
musical number, Can't Wait to Be King, right?
Right, he did do the musical number, so that's so cool. And then just his voice and it's always a straight man comedy with him. It's great. I love Zazu. I think when I was younger, I didn't even realize that was Mr. Bean, you know, and
It's not. It's
well,
Rowan
I mean,
Atkinson.
like correlated it, but I didn't, you know,
I'm just
I
playing.
didn't realize until later. And I think Zazu just is all in our heads. He does so well with that, you know. So he's
Simba,
really good at that world. Yeah.
Simba. Yeah.
You gotta love it. But for his life, he is actually into politics. He cares about political well, specifically. From what I've read, free speech, and that makes sense
As
to
a
me.
comedian.
A lot of comedians are for that, and I can understand.
No industry's getting hit harder.
than comedians, for sure.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense to me. I think it's the best way to kind of like, you know, unite or understand each other is to laugh. You know, and sometimes laughing at each other helps us, or maybe seeing ourselves and laughing and realizing
It's an art we're losing.
maybe what I'm doing is kind of too much, and maybe I need to chill out.
We're not enough.
So I think comedy is so important to society and and understanding each other, and I think it's important for all people, you know, to have free speech, but comedians and in like satire and stuff like that, you just really need it.
And he's not afraid to get involved and use his wit to move discussion forward.
Right. He even talked about like religious groups and censorship of the arts, and was really against that because he said freedom to criticize any ideas, even if they are sincerely held beliefs, is one of the fundamental freedoms of society. And the law which attempts to say you can criticize or ridicule ideas as long as they are not religious ideas is a very peculiar law. So
if anyone knows peculiar, it's Rowan.
For sure.
Sir Rowan Atkinson.
But I think, you know, he's not coming from an uneducated place.
No.
You know, I think he gets what he's saying.
Well, and he's invested. He's
Right.
invested in his people and desire, you know, I mean, he's an artist and a performer. You can't perform without an audience, and he values his audience and his people.
In 2021, so just recently, he said that our social media is like living in a medieval mob. I can just hear his voice saying that. I wish I could say it the way he does, but just imagine him saying medieval mob. I love that. And he said that it's important that we're exposed to a wide spectrum of opinion, but what we have now is digital equivalent of the medieval mob roaming the streets looking for someone to burn. The problem we have online is that an algorithm decides what we want to see, which ends up creating a simplistic binary view of society. It becomes a case of either you're with us or against us, and if you're against us, you deserve to be canceled. His comment, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Zazu.
I think this is really important for you know, entertainment and media.
Words to think on.
It's important.
It's words to think on.
And he actually was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2013 British Honours for his service to drama and charity. So, of course, he's well awarded.
Yes.
You know that. He got a BAFTA for Best Entertainment Performance. He's awesome. So that's Rowan Atkinson. We're definitely enjoy him, and we love Lion King too.
Yes.
So tell us what you guys think in the comments. But moving right along. Okay, so for January 3rd, 1950, singer-actor Bing Crosby records his version of Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo with the Rhythmaires.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I said it right. Rhythmaires.
Rhythmaires.
I wanted to say Rhythmaires.
You didn't say it right. It's Rhythmaires.
Okay.
No, We've heard lots of Bing Crosby the last month, of course. White Christmas and all.
I know. We love Bing Crosby. Bing.
Bing.
Yeah.
Indeed. Of course.
Yeah, I don't even know his history very well. Why that's his name.
Yeah.
So look into Bing Crosby for sure.
I think I think he was a little vaudeville too at the end. I don't know.
Okay, so this is on the B side of Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy, and this is actually a month before Cinderella. So another
and Chattanooga is right, not Chattanooga. So she said.
Yeah. So this is like pre-promoting Cinderella. So yeah, they were good at that. They're still good at it.
Of course.
Okay. Next up, January 4th, 2011, at approximately 6:30 a.m., Disney's newest cruise ship, the Dream, arrives at Port Canaveral, Florida for the very first time.
Wow.
So this is so cool because they put $32 million into Port Canaveral, into the port.
Yes.
So of course it helped, the facilities for
Not
Disney,
just-
but for all
right.
the cruise ships there, and added to its popularity and
the community.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and we would have
We've
been
been there once.
Yeah.
At that
so
port.
it's fantastic. Yeah, that they did that. And then moving on to January 5th, 1945. Well, 1945 and 1951 are two shorts that I thought were interesting because they're goofy shorts. One is called Tiger Trouble.
And they both came out on the 5th.
Yeah.
Wow.
But just like, what is that, 6 years apart?
Okay.
So the goofy short, Tiger Trouble. It's tiger hunting time in Africa with Goofy as a reluctant great white hunter.
Okay.
And then in 1951, the Goofy short Lion Down is released, and Goofy plans a relaxing day, but then he has a mountain lion that puts an end to his relaxation. So two, big cats interacting with Goofy. I thought these would be kind of fun to watch back to back.
Be interesting to see like how close they were around like wildlife films and stuff.
Plus, if you're kind of following along with, I don't know, I kind of get you guys to watch cartoons and, look at different time periods or go back and see something maybe you haven't seen before. And I thought this was cool because you could look at these two different
6
types,
years apart.
very similar concepts, but 6 years apart. Look at the animation. From an artistic point of view, I think it's kind of cool.
And still Goofy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Goofy. I love him, for sure. Okay, moving on to January 6th, 1986. The Biscuit Barrel, a shop at the United Kingdom Pavilion at EPCOT Center, closes. And it's going to just close and reopen as the Country Manor.
Country Manor?
Right. So
I like
they just
the Biscuit
changed
Barrel.
The name. I like Country Manor. I think it makes more sense
Just
for
sounds,
the
it
England
does. I get it.
Pavilion.
But biscuits.
Biscuits in a barrel.
Yeah, I think here in America we
doesn't
always
want-
think about the fact that cookies are biscuits over there. And I just
Yeah.
like Biscuit Barrel.
It is cool.
So fun.
It is cool. But
Or crackers, biscuits, however you want.
this was part of a lot of changes that happened in 1986. They were trying to make the park more profitable, and so they went through and changed did little changes like this, and then bigger changes as well. So this is one of the little changes I thought we'd mention.
Yeah.
Which do you like more? I'd like to know, of course. And then January 7th, 1985, the Hallmark Card Shop at Disneyland's Main Street closes, and that will reopen in March as Disney's Clothiers LTD. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do cards so much anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. And I think most people do them at the, at the store where they're at, wherever they're at, the card section.
And then in 2008, today is the last day of existence of Disney's-MGM Studios. So now it will be Hollywood Studios, 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, on January 7th. So that's when that happened. Interesting, right? I thought it was further back.
Makes me think of the 30th so much.
Yeah.
It's the best day out.
But I can understand why some people just still call it MGM.
Yeah.
I mean, 2000.
And wear the t-shirt.
2008 wasn't that long ago, for sure. And then 2021, we're failing here. Definitely. Because in 2021, Everglazed opened.
Okay. And we still haven't
been there.
done Disney Springs. Yeah.
We need donuts.
Indeed.
Yeah, now it's time. I mean, I know it's January, and we're supposed to be like focused on health, right? In the new year. Maybe
Go nuts. Donuts.
Yeah, we'll run over together.
That's right.
All right. And then moving on to January 8th, 1933. The first issue of the magazine Topolino is featuring Mickey Mouse.
Italian.
This is in Italy, and Topolino actually means little mouse. Yeah. So that kind of correlates to the restaurant as well.
You got the magazine, and also in, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting right now, but the resort.
Yeah. The
Riviera, Topolino's bar downstairs. No. Kind of like a study. Or no, the restaurant on the top.
Yeah.
Yes. But I love the little study down on the lower
where
level.
You can eat your croissants or cappuccino and all that. Or
That's
whatever.
such a great, the Riviera, just a great place.
It's beautiful, yes. And then, this is why you're wearing this shirt today. In 1933, this cartoon, Disney's Mickey Mouse cartoon, Building a Building, is released. And this shirt will be Mickey's second Academy Award-winning nomination.
Yeah. Look at him up there. Minnie having lunch. You can just hear him.
She brought him. In the cartoon, she brings him lunch.
You can hear the Postal Service. Here you'll see me waiting from such great heights. That's what I hear every time I look at this shirt. Okay. I hear Postal Service.
There you go. There you go. Brad's saying today, so it's a good day. But go check out this cartoon because, like I said, it was nominated for an Academy Award. So check it out. And then 1992, Voyage of the Little Mermaid. This is a multimedia experience at Disney's MGM Studios. It replaced Here Come the Muppets. Aww. Yeah, but Voyage of the Little Mermaid is a 17-minute show. It has unique special effects, film clips, and
almost
then the
like
live
oversized marionettes on stage, but people
then the live aerial,
right?
Which is really cool. I've seen little kids just stare up at her in awe and her singing and everything. I think it's really sweet because you're really close to her too, especially if you're in the front row. I don't know, it's a sweet show, but it hasn't been back yet, so we'll see about that one. But it's a good one, and I like the light stuff on the ceiling. Yeah. Some cool light stuff going up.
It's been a while since I did it, but I still have some visuals in my memory.
And then lastly, in 2012 at Disneyland Park, Jolly Holiday Bakery Café officially opens its doors. This is the new bakery located at the top of Main Street, USA. So it features like the stuff that you would get at the Main Street Magic Kingdom, like bakery stuff, but that's Starbucks. Like this is just Disney, so it has like all sorts of yummy things, and you can get macaroons and stuff there that we don't have here that I'd love to have. But they have sandwiches and salad. And salad. I do wish I could just go into the bakery and
that would make things easy for us.
Salad.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have no idea how often.
Even Starbucks should just
right? Some salad, just a salad and thing, and I can just go eat my salad in peace. Sometimes you just don't want anything but a salad.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
But it's a cool, and the food at Disneyland is supposed to be so good. Yeah, I've heard it's better than at Disney World.
Maybe it's because they serve salad.
No, they serve good stuff. I'm gonna have to show you pictures so you know.
Well, good.
Yeah.
First week
of the year. Yeah, lots to check out.
This week in Disney.
If you're not too tired out from watching movies and eating lots of food, if you got to do that over the break, or maybe not.
And if you're looking for something to watch,
Mr.
Bean, Blackadder, any
Lion King for sure. Watch it again.
Zazu, thank you.
Yes, but we're happy it's a new year. We're happy you followed along, and we will see you guys next time.